Hello, and welcome to Food News. I'm your host, Chuck Cheddar, and here are today's top stories. Fall is creeping in, and our favorite flavor has returned to coffee shops nationwide, the pumpkin spice latte. Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts each have their own unique take on America's autumn attraction. Both chains are competing for the grand prize, your taste buds, but most importantly, your wallet. But how does each PSL compare in terms of froth, fragrance, and flavor? For more, we go to Bobby Biscuit, who's on site at the local Starbucks. Thanks, Chuck. I'm standing here outside the local Starbucks where we have our usual suspects in the drive-thru: 16-year-old suburban drama queens and 60-year-old silicone housewives. Nothing says status more than a $7 spice latte. As we all know, Starbucks was the originator of the PSL. So, for a more in-depth look into the original recipe, we turn to Dr. Tutsafin. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby. Today in my lab, I analyzed these pumpkin spice lattes that my colleague Ricky has partially consumed. First, we will dive into the Starbucks recipe, which many flannel wearers hold dear to their hearts. At first glance, it appears to be your average latte: a shot of espresso, a glass of cold milk, and a dollop of pop cup to top it all off. However, some say the flavor is anything but average. Though on the surface, this jack-o'-lantern drink may seem frightening, you'd be delighted to know it's rich in vitamins and minerals, and it contains just 2 grams less sugar than a Coca-Cola. Later, we will compare the competitor's PSL to this OG recipe, but for now, Chuck, I'll send it back to you. Thanks, Doc. Now, we will switch our focus onto Dunkin' Donuts and their spin on the fall favorite. For more, we go to Bobby Biscuit, who's on site at the local Dunkin'. Thanks, Chuck. I'm now outside the local Dunkin' Donuts where construction workers and line cooks alike are preparing for their double overtime shifts. Though the demographics may differ between these two chains, are prices really that different? Dunkin's 16-ounce small iced PSL comes in at a whopping $6.59, while Bucks Grande isn't much less at a cost of $6.45. Thus, if prices are parallel, what truly makes these two drinks different? For a more in-depth analysis on the Double D recipe, we go to Dr. Tutsafin. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby. The Dunkin' PSL may appear similar to its rival, however, the flavor profile is vastly different. Though Bucks may subtly remind you of times at the pumpkin patch with your family as a child, Dunkin's strong, sweet tone blasts you into the sugar stratosphere. This PSL does have an astounding 55 grams of sugar, which will certainly get you going in the morning. Though the real contrast is within the pumps. It's always in the pumps. While Bucks only uses 2 pumps of pumpkin spice, Dunkin' uses 2 pumps of pumpkin spice and an additional 2 pumps of vanilla. With that, Chuck, I'll send it back to you. Thanks, Doc. Now we'll go to Ricky Ravioli, our professional food tester who has over 20 years of experience in the culinary consumption industry. Ricky, we'll start off with the original recipe. How'd you like the Starbucks PSL? Ooh. Okay, and how did Dunkin's fare in comparison? Ugh. Thanks, Ricky. So there you have it. 2 different recipes, 2 rival chains, and 1 shared coffee drink, the pumpkin spice latte. Whether you prefer Starbucks over Dunkin' or Dunkin' over Starbucks, it's up to you to try both in order to find which one makes you truly happy. With that, I'm Chuck Cheddar, and until next time, stay hungry and stay tuned.